Hi my beauties and cuties. So this first video we are going to be talking about, obviously, like, you know, the elephant in the room, mate. But no, we're gonna be talking about hygiene tips for my plus size girlies or men, doesn't matter, whatever fits you, don't really care. But here are some tips and tricks that I use as a fellow plus size girly myself that you guys will love. So first up, my gold bond. Let me tell you something. For someone who struggles with, feel like you have some type of odor going on, or that you get a lot of chafing underneath your belly, underneath your boobs, and you need control when it comes to both of them, the Gold Bond body powder spray, the same thing, just two different caps. So what I like to do, see, look, they just do a little, like, what I like to do is when I get out of the shower, I make sure I'm completely dry. Not an ounce of water is on me. Could mean I sit underneath my little fan, I spread my legs, spread eagle, spread whatever, you know, boobs, whatever, and I let myself fully dry before I spray this anywhere. This makes sure that there's no moisture on my body, because you want to know, when there's moisture on your body and it is in a controlled environment, like a warm environment, like underneath your pants or trapped inside of a shirt, that's how you're going to create bacteria, and that's how you get rashes and the smell that's going on. So make sure that you are 100% dry. After that, you're all dry. Take this, spray it wherever you need it, let it sit for a minute, good to go, move on with your day. This is a lifesaver. I found this out through someone on TikTok. I really wish I knew her name. I found out this trick, I want to say like a year ago, I think it was, and it has been my goal, like my savior ever since then, and I have to share it with you guys. I don't know how other people don't know about this, but this is a God-given gift for a plus size person. And you don't even have to be plus size to use this. If you are a woman and you have boobs, or if you're someone who has like a little bit of back fat, or just honestly like a stomach or thighs overall, and you feel like you have chafing going on and there's some sort of odor, you know what, Gold Bond, if you're seeing this, put me on your PR list, please. Let's talk about chafing. Going back to, I know that there are a lot of people out there who struggle when it comes to chafing, and that they just don't, they wear shorts to, you know, prevent it from happening. Mega Babe, here, I'm going to show you guys. I Rescue Anti-Friction Stick. I do have another one, but I cannot find her. But this one was, all you have to do is, you know, you roll this bad boy up, and all you have to do is, before you're going to go anywhere or whatever, on your skin, and guess what, it's clear. There's no leftover residue. There's, because, you know, I know that there are some anti-friction sticks out there that do have a lot of white cast, and you want to know, if you're wearing shorts, you know, you can get a little embarrassed about it. But Mega Babe got you covered. The summertime, mine used to be so bad. I was a swim instructor in the summer, and it used to get so bad. It was so bad when I was outside walking back and forth, and I would just be in pain all day. And it would also be where my bikini line is, because I was in a bathing suit for 8 hours a day. And anti-friction sticks just became my best friend, and they still are my best friends. I love to wear dresses in the summer. This is another savior. You are someone who struggles with odors. Now, if you guys know me from social media, I am an antibacterial girly. Now, I understand that there are a lot of people out there who say that antibacterial soap is not really good for you because it cleans out all the good bacteria, which I understand. But for me as a person, I've been doing this trick for, I want to say it's almost been a year now that I actually, no, it's been a year since I started doing this, but it's only been about like 6 months since I started promoting it on social media and just telling you guys like what my tips and tricks are. But antibacterial soap from Dove or Dial, those are the only two brands that I buy from. If you want to go for the cheaper route, Dial is your way to go. They have 12 packs for, I want to say it's like $8. Dove is on the little bit more expensive side, which is fine. I like either or. Dove does, though, have the option for liquid. And I like liquid soap out of bar soap because you want to know what, like, these things become slippery. But I like the liquid one. But I use either or. I used to use bar soap all the time. But I just feel recently that I'm obsessed with the liquid soap, which is fine. But if you're someone who struggles with odors, belly button, belly, in between your thighs, your vagine, or your in the southern regions, boobs, back fat, wherever you feel like you struggle with odors, antibacterial soap. Most important key when it comes to showering with antibacterial soap, make sure you are not using a loofah. A loofah does not fully dry, which means next time that you get into the shower, most likely the loofah is not dry. And that means that bacteria is growing. So you're washing yourself with dirty bacteria so you think you're clean, you're scrub-a-dub-dubbing, but no, you're not. That's why what I used to do in the shower, I would have 2 washcloths. I would take it, I have how many washcloths in my towel closet, and I would take 2 washcloths, 2 fresh washcloths. One would be for my southern regions and one would be for the rest of my body, just to make sure I keep them separate. I don't know why, that's just the OCD in me, like, just they needed to be separate. So one for the southern, one for the rest of my body. Now I use one for my southern regions, but I actually use a silicone scrubber for the rest of my body. I recently just got into this. I also used to use African sponge net. That I'm having a brain fart right now. But those are the 3 things that I would use: silicone scrubber, African net sponge, or a washcloth. But the thing is that when you use a washcloth, make sure that you're taking it out every single time. Don't reuse the same washcloth that is in the bathroom. Get a fresh washcloth every single time after each use, because that is how bacteria grows, and you don't want to be scrubbing yourself with a bacteria-rid dirty washcloth, do you? No, I didn't think so. My last hygiene tip for the video is, if you are someone who tends to get rashes very easily, chafing, bikini line underneath boobs, and you think that you've tried everything underneath the sun and trying to get rid of it and trying to heal the skin, because you want to know what, like, I'm not gonna lie, I get a lot of rashes in between, around like my bikini line. I don't know why, it's just how my skin has always been. Even when I was younger, I used to get them really bad because I was a swimmer, and just always being in a bathing suit, it did not make it easy for me. So I learned this at a young age. And diaper rash cream, I don't care which one you get. I have the Up and Up version. It's vitamin A and D diaper rash ointment. There are a bunch of brands that you can get and use, but I take this. I take a little pea-sized amount. You take like maybe that size of amount and you put it on, like, I put 1 little speck on my right side, 1 little speck on my left side. Sit there and let it air out. Please don't immediately put your clothes back on. Like, as I said before putting on your Gold Bond spray, let yourself air out. Let it soak into your skin, because once you put clothing on, it's just going to reabsorb into your skin and it's not going to do the full function that you want it to do. So wherever you got some friction going on and you get rashes, there are other products out there that you can use. I know Mega Babe has one. They actually just told me about this the other day on one of my videos, which I'm going to go look into. But if not, diaper rash cream will be your best friend when it comes to that. Because the way that I think about it, it's safe for a baby. A baby has the most sensitive skin in the entire world. If it's good for them, it's good for you. So that's how I think about it. And I've been using it since I was maybe 10, 11 years old. And I still use it to this day as a 24-year-old. It has done me justice every single time. I know this was a short little video, but this is just, getting my feet wet. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.